Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the CBFS Juniors League 2022. It is live from Sharjah Cricket Stadium, and it is the famous venue. We have juniors. It's Victoria Cricket Academy who have won the toss and elected to bat first. It will be an interesting choice. It's YTCA team who they're playing against, and my name is Abid Ibrahim, and I've been joined by Ahmed Khwaja. Ahmed, welcome to the Combox.
Thank you very much, Abid. Yes, after a day's break, we're back in action, and it's going to be Victoria Cricket Academy who won the toss. The captain Deepak Raj, with no hesitation, electing to bat first. And they said, we want to post about a score of 140, 150, even though it's a bit of a slowish track. And the opposition, led by Karan Dhiman, YTCA Goltay, well, they said we wanted to bowl first, so everybody got what they wanted. He felt that the track was slightly wet, and he's expecting some turn. Of course, we do see that in the early afternoon. A hint of turn for the wrist spinners. So both teams got what they desired. And now we're just seconds away from the action beginning at the home of cricket in the UAE, the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. As you can see, YTCA Goltay in the red tops. Looks like they're going to be starting with the spinner. So immediately the captain, Karan Dhiman, sticking to his words. He's using a lot of spin. And that will be interesting to see.
Yeah, I remember one of the games where we had all 20 overs from the spinners, and they really did well, and they won the finals. That was against the Desert Cubs B Spartans. They've done really well. So yes, the very first over would be in the spinner, and it seems to me offie. Yeah, nicely played through the covers, and that's a dot ball. The bang on target. He's coming round the wicket to the right-hander, and now he's coming to the with the wicket, I think. He's just gone for the ball collect. He'll be coming from the round the stumps.
Down the leg side. Played a sweep shot, bit of a misfield at square leg. And Victoria Cricket Academy will get off the mark quickly.
Well, it was lucky it was straight hit to the fielder. Otherwise, it would have been a certain boundary. It was hit too hard, swept nicely. And I think as an off spinner, when you're coming around the wicket, you should leave that line bowling onto the leg stick. Rather bowl onto the off stumps or away from it. On maybe fourth or fifth stump would be an ideal.
Yeah, taking a look at the field, they had a long off and a deep mid wicket in place. Now that long off has come into the ring. So only one fielder outside the 30-yard circle. Oh, just hitting the splice of the bat. Very watchfully played there. So the plan is clear. They want to use the slowish nature of the pitch to make it difficult for VCA to get quick runs in the power play.
Yeah, that's a good line. But just can't get it why he's coming around the wicket. Maybe he's trying to trap the batsman in front. He's going for the LBW.
Yeah, it's a slightly negative line. Run saving from Shalom. Oh, striking the pad, but that's clearly sliding down leg, if not height as well. Zaidan Khan and Deepak Raj, the captain himself, out there in the middle for VCA.
Well, they at least need to score runs 130 or 125. Well, this was in the air, but there is no player at mid-wicket, short mid-wicket. That would have been a catch there if you have a close fielder. So meantime, the over has just got over now. It's first over, 3 for none.
Fast bowler into the attack then. And it's the skipper of YTCA Goltay, Karan Dhiman. Let's just give you the playing 11s of YTCA Goltay. Karan Dhiman, Vaibhav Vaswani, Shalom D'Souza, Shaurya Raj, Ruth Mukherjee, Sabrinath Shine, Prithvi Madhu, Ahmed Salim, Devadatt Suresh, Ayan Abbas and Nabil Sheikh is their playing 11 for today.
Shaurya Raj, I certainly know him. Watched him play. He's a brilliant leg spinner.
Right on the money there. The skipper, Karan Dhiman.
I've seen a few of these boys playing around here and there. I mean, a few of them are really talented, that you cannot deny their talent, and you see them in the upper level as already. And I've seen them, Shaurya Raj especially, performing really well when he was 13. I'm not sure how old is he now.
Picked up. It's upish, mid-on, circling back. Oh, he's put it down. That was a brilliant effort. Difficult catch. But if you got two hands to it, Abid, I think you do have to complete the take.
Yeah, I think he has done well. Appreciations everywhere, but in the end couldn't hold of it. It's a difficult one, especially when you're running backwards. But he did well. He didn't run completely backward. He was on a sidewise, and then in the end, I think that was a chance which got dropped. Oh, beautiful delivery there from Karan Dhiman.
Yeah, that's the right channel. You can see he's just nipping the ball around, hitting the seam. And yes, you are absolutely spot on. Mid-on running in a sideways position with his shoulders parallel to the ball. So that allowed him that lateral movement. Great effort. Would have been a stunning take. Pulled away this time. Mid-wicket is in the circle. Oh, a misfield. And they'll just jog through for a 2. And Zidane will add 2 runs. It was Deepak Raj, the skipper, who got that life. Skipper be skipper. We've seen a lot of that. And of course, this is the debut game for both of these sides. So certainly they'll have some butterflies in their stomach, Abid.
Well, they'll be looking for the early win. The first win gives you the boost. Oh, this is up in the air and through the third man. Only a single will be taken. Oh, I think captain must be thinking, why didn't I had a gully in?
Yeah, he's just fishing at the ball there, Deepak. Not a good position to play the rising delivery. If there was a gully fielder or maybe even a second slip, perhaps could have been in business. But of course, it is the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. The carry is not that great to the slip cordon. This time sliced. And what's going on? Both fielders in the deep and in the circle. They gave up on it early there, Abid. What happened?
Well, I think it was right in the center. So poor calling again, but difficult chance it was. It's 10 for 2, 10 for none.
Shalom will continue around the wicket with his offies. Forced back to the bowler. Well, they're not playing on the offside. Well, that is exactly what Shalom wants. But have to be careful trying to force the new ball onto the leg side. Off the pad, just kicked away. Perhaps an inside edge. Fine leg will give chase. Waiting for the umpire signal. Shalom has his hands on his hair. Yeah, it's given as a run, so there was an inside edge.
Yeah, that was the reason. And the batsman is down already. The umpire is having a circling around it. I think he's got a cramp there. Should be okay.
Yeah, just need to get some fluids in him. Perhaps a hamstring pull or just some cramping there. Hopefully all will be all right.
It's all okay now. And straight away, it's a downtown shot all along the carpet for a single.
Well, he's clearly limping there, isn't he? I don't think he's going to be able to continue. And honestly, it's the captain himself, Deepak Raj. So, do you take the risk of letting him bat out and aggravate that injury? Or do you replace the batter? My common sense says take him out of the firing line, give him some treatment for a couple of hours. Hopefully, he'll be all right, Abid.
Our problem is that it's a power play, and he want to capitalize those power play. So maybe, I think he can go and come back. That's for sure, but not sure which number he'll be coming in then later.
That's a good point. And he's been bowled. The next ball itself. So what we wanted, we got a mixture of it. He's returned to the dugout, but he's lost his wicket, cleaned up by Shalom.
Well, it was intentions were very clear that he wanted to hit big. He was not able to run between the wickets. He decided to take the aerial routes and playing the first delivery coming his way after the injury. It was the across the line and a bowler bowling from the round the wicket. It's always easy to get the batter out who plays across the line. So first wicket going down for YTCA. Quickly, it's the first delivery. Pitching outside leg there, mate. Little excited, got there, Shalom D'Souza.
Well, that is that mistake you do not want to make against him. Yusuf Khan in. Do not play him across the line. Do not be tempted by those gaps behind square leg and fine leg. Play it straight. Yeah, that's better. But straight to that extra cover. He's in a catching position. So it's a strange tactic, but very effective. 12 for 1 after 3.
Well, leg spin straight away and a big appeal. That's given. Saif Ali strikes that. And what a wicket this is. Zidane Khan.
Well, it was an absolute half-tracker. He could have smashed it anywhere on the offside, and he's just been caught behind. Good catch behind the stumps. And that's back-to-back wickets here for Victoria. Look at that floaty half-tracker. And that's an excellent take by the wicketkeeper. Great catch. And Zidane is dismayed. 12 for 2.
And that's a full toss. Well, I'm just surprised that the Saif Ali, the first wicket he got was a loosener. It was short, but he got lucky there getting the batsman out, caught behind, and this time he bowled a full toss. He got away with it. So he's really need to work on his line and length. Yeah, that's a beautiful delivery. This is the line and length where he need to be. From YTCA, Goltay, safely.
Yeah, now he's settled in. He's hitting the spot in the right position. Hashir coming into bat at 4. Left hand, right hand combination. Flicked away, beats the mid wicket. Yeah, that's a good single. Good running between the pair. So now it's down to Yusuf Khan and Hashir trying to knit together a partnership. They've lost the skipper and Zidane caught behind. So firmly on the back foot already, Victoria under 17s. And those overs of the power play are just ticking by. Oh, edged, no slip in place. This time the keeper couldn't hold on. Saif Ali getting some turn and bounce. And Yusuf will get off the mark. Very streaky. That certainly could have been a catch. And well, I have to ask Karan, why don't you have a slip in there? You've got 2 early wickets. It's the 4th over of the match. Victoria firmly on the back foot. You can afford to be a lot more positive. Beautiful delivery from Saif Ali. He is landing the ball in the perfect areas. Very, very good over so far. Fortunate first wicket. And that will conclude the over. 15 for 2 after 4.
Again, the spin will be continuing here. Nicely flighted delivery dipped in just front of Hashir there. Right hand and left hand combination in the center. And the office will have a role to play in here. And I think the slip will be in. Yes, that's a very good call. Smart captaincy. Devadat is a new bowler. Offie. Oh, as he got him. Yes, that is a wicket. Number 3. And it's a big one. Hashir got out, stumped by the keeper. Excellent work with the gloves. What a great skillful keeping this is from Vaibhav Vaswani. Great breakthrough. This is now the 3 wickets down on just 15. Devadat, without wasting much time, he flighted in the air and got turned in the end, and that foot was outside the crease. Clearly, 15 for 3. Oh, that's with the early breakthrough there. The way he's flighting the delivery, the way he's giving that flighted balls, he's really up to wickets there, and that's the key. Give the ball a little air and let it talk. And the ball is really doing its talk. It's Mohan Sharma who's come in to replace Harshim. She steps out and hits it clean through the gap. Beautiful shot from Khushi. Oh, that didn't go all the way for 4. It was a very good shot. Might be looking for run for the third, but no, they'll settle with 2 only. What a hit from Mohan Sharma.
Well, I was looking at the team sheet and I was thinking, is that the person that I think it is?
Yes, it is. Mohan Sharma.
Of course, a part of the UAE national side and younger sister of Sanchit Sharma, UAE all-rounder. So both of them have represented the national team, and wonderful to see her part of this competition as well. Nicely cut away. And well, she has international pedigree. She's played at the highest level for the UAE. So she'll be used to playing under pressure.
Well, the way she started playing a shot on a very first delivery, or the second perhaps. Steps out, hits it towards the onside. That will go for 4. That's how you bat when you are an international star.
Wonderful hitting. Saw the gap at mid-wicket and took a calculated risk. For boundary of the last ball from Devadatt, just flighted, and look at that, nicely created. Wristy flick, nobody on the mid-wicket fence, 4 runs.
Oh, what a turn there. What a delivery there from Saif Ali. Now being 2 right-handers altogether. Saif will have a role to play in.
Very impressive, this young leggy. He bowls a lot like England's Adil Rashid. Reminds me a lot of him. What an outstanding white ball bowler he's been for England. A World Cup winner. And he has that same kind of sloping action, chest on. And good to see a slip. Karan himself, the captain, has gone in there. Oh, once again, beauty. Yusuf trying to create room and hit that over extra cover. But the angles and lines from Saif are so good. We've seen he has a very good leg break delivery. Looking for that googly. That will be something fantastic.
Well, if he bowls googly, I'm telling you, this boy will go a long way ahead. I'm sure he will develop if he doesn't have now. That's a wide delivery. But he gets a lot of turn. Just like Rashid Khan.
So many world-class leggies in the international scene. You cannot build a white ball side without one these days. Finger spin has gone out of fashion. And good to see that being replicated at the age group level for UAE as well. Lot of wrist spinners. Look at that turn.
Wow. Big turn, huge turn. Haven't seen anything turning that much. Really unplayable delivery that is.
Well, Karan, the skipper, has read the conditions perfectly. He said there would be some turn, and there is big time. Big appeal. Oh, it's not given. The wicketkeeper was convinced. Abid, what do you think?
Well, not sure about, but I'm very impressed with Saif Ali. This was a top spin. Just before this, he bowled a big leg spin, which turned a lot, and this time he gave that top spin. I'm really hoping for that googly now.
It's the keeper, Vaibhav Vaswani, doing a very good job. And that's better. That's a good punchy shot, but the ring fielders on the offside are very close, and that will conclude an entertaining power play.
Well. Another leggy there. Well, YTCA Goltay seems to be a full pack of spinners.
Oh, absolutely. And all very different. A natural off spinner. Then you have Saif Ali. Then you have this young man on show as well. Devadat as well. Already got a wicket to his name. He's a mini Danish Canaria. Reminds me a lot of that celebrated Pakistan leggy, more than 250 test wickets. Has that wonderful action.
Oh,
Sliced, and that's another wicket down. Horrible shot there. Well. Victoria Cricket Academy are succumbing to spin.
well, if any bowler or any ball deserves the wicket, it was certainly this one. What a big turn there. And batter having no clue, going on a backward or the front. Look at that. Look at the amount of turn he got. And that was a due to happen. A simple catch at covers.
Oh, sliced. There's nobody at a catching mid-wicket. I think that was the googly. And YTCA Goltay, they have been absolutely spot on.
Well, I'm just watching the spin show here and surprised. Haven't seen youngsters, and Surya Raj, I have seen him along. He's super talented.
Oh yeah, that's very clear. Rafe Awazi out there with Khushi. And now Khushi has to manage this entire innings. She does have the experience and quality. But the way that ball is turning, it's going to be a big challenge. And the good thing is she's using her feet. She's not playing from the crease.
Well, definitely, when you play an international arena, you get the coaches that talk to you, they let you know how to play, and then it's a whole different level. Oh, cuts it there. No feet movement, but managed to keep the ball along the carpet.
That will conclude a wonderful over from Shaurya Raj. 23 for 4. Well, one leggy replaces another. Nicely flicked away. And Khushi doing the right thing, just taking the ones. She's not getting bogged down, trying to hit those big shots. I think that's been an issue with the Victoria batters that got dismissed. A lot of them were trying big looping drives, flowing drives, and then mistimed it, gave the wicket away. Oh, that was the quicker one, the toppy. Very well bowled, Saif Ali. A lot of wrist spin talent in this Goltay side. They'll be fun to watch. And they're all very different. Doing a wonderful job here. Complete stranglehold on Victoria. Big hit. It's been sliced. Mid-on. Oh, he's put it down. Can you believe it? He just made the critical error, palmed it, and it's been put down. Rafe gets a voice, gets a life.
Well, I think the first thing captain need to change the fielder there. You can't keep the same fielder at the same position when he dropped two. This was a certainly easier one than the previous. Oh.
Yeah, that ball just tailed away from him and was around his face region. That's why he got put off. Oh, nicely balled. Tucked away onto the leg side. Rafe gets a big life. Will that be the slice of luck that Victoria needed?
Yeah, they got one life earlier, initially in the innings, but now also both the spinners now, in fact all the spinners are doing a fair job. Oh, really want to see safe bowling the googly. So far haven't bowled googly, bowled a top spin.
Well, Khushi is quite tall for her age, so she has that reach. And she did the right thing there, although she pushed at the ball, her back leg was still in the crease. That's very important. We've already seen Hashir got dismissed when he lost his balance. Flighted just to the right of that cover fielder. Dangerous shot. Oh, they're pushing for two. Confusion. Where was he going? And is that a run out? Waiting for the leg umpire signal. I think he's just made it back. Where were you going, Rafe?
Well, you can't be just throwing your wickets or taking those kind of chances when you're 4 wickets down already.
There was never two there. Thankfully, the throw was slightly off target and he managed to get back. Yes, good call by Kashif, our leg umpire. Another enterprising over. Action-packed stuff. 29 for 4 after 8. Oh, that's a half tracker. But Khushi watched it right till the end. It was bowled very slowly there. Sharjah just wincing. Hopefully nothing wrong with his shoulder. He was just looking a bit uncomfortable there. Has a very side-on action for a leggy. I'm sure that's putting a lot of strain on his lower back. The way he arches back. But he's a wonderful bowler. That will be a wide. Just got it wrong. And what I like the most is he bowls primarily leg breaks. He doesn't try to overdo it with the variations. He knows he can rip the ball big time. So why do I need to experiment? Just land it properly. And always such a different ball game when a wrist spinner is on song. Hit in the air. There's a long off underneath it. And this time there's no mistake. Rafe playing a lofted shot once more. And he's gifted his wicket. Good catch. And Sharjah has his second.
Well, Rafe never looked up in patience there. He was losing it out. He's got one opportunity, dropped earlier and then kept the run out. But this time, he's lost his wicket by lofting it in the air. It's 34 for 5.
Shivansh coming in at 7. Who will hang around and build a partnership here? 5 wickets lost to the spinners. Oh, this is a top edge. And once again, he's put it down. Can you believe it? It's the same fielder, has dropped 3 catches at mid-on, and that was the easiest one of the lot.
Well, I told you earlier, I'm saying it again, change his position. And the captain still want him to be on the long on. Or the long off. Goodness me. What a day he's having.
And it was the big wicket of Mohan Sharma. Sharjah, very, very unlucky. He should have had 3 or 4 wickets by now. His fielder's letting him down.
Well, every opportunity you need to take, and imagine dropping 3 by the same fielder and still fielding on the same position. Oh, good turn there. Shivansh is the new batter.
Well, this is an outstanding spell here from Sharjah Raj. Like you mentioned, he's a bright talent, already making names around the UAE domestic scene, and you can see why. What a wonderful exhibition of wrist spin. Worked away. There is nobody at fine leg, so should be a couple of runs, maybe even more. It's going to be up to Khushi. They'll stick to 2. I think that's the wise decision. The last thing you want is a run out. Another wonderful over from Sharjah. 37 for 5.
Mohan Sharma would be on strike. A change in bowling, another leggy there. Well, the short you are in height, the better leggy you are. That's what says Ahmed Salim is the on the onside, and again a misfield there in the long on. Well, I just don't understand. Why is he fielding on that position where he's not comfortable at all? He dropped 3 catches and is still doing the misfield. Even the ground fielding has been out of his question.
Well, that responsibility is up to the skipper, Karan Dhiman. Why are you playing favorites here? He might be your mate, but this is a cricket match, my friend. He is clearly thinking about his own fielding. He's in his own head. So give him some relief. Post him out to the boundaries. Ahmed Salim, another young leggy, fly to delivery down the leg side. And that will be counted as 2 runs.
Well, Ahmed, it's not anything favorism, I think, but it's that captain knows your abilities, he's believing in you. And number 2, that he's still not got out of that first drop. And the way he runs, the way he brings approaches behind the ball, underneath it, it's everything perfect apart from the last part.
Well, I can understand you are supporting your teammate, but even that is up to a limit. You cannot compromise the result of the match based on it. Oh, pulled away, worked off the hip once again. A lot of real estate towards that fine leg region. Even the keeper is going after it. And they're going to scamper for through. Oh, no! A late call there from Khushi. But he's made it in time.
Well, I think, first of all, keeper didn't have to run all that way. With the patch, it'll be a lot slower and that will take a lot of energy. And It's always safe to have a keeper around the stumps because he's the safest player who's having gloves in hand for a chance of a run out. These kids are still learning. It's a learning curve for them. And that's how they learn. If you don't understand the game, if you don't make mistakes, you don't understand the game. Simple as that. It's 10 overs gone halfway through, 41 for 5.
And with that, a well-deserved drinks break. So back after the drinks break then, and a change of ends, perhaps a change in fortunes as well for Victoria Cricket Academy, losing 5 wickets in the first half of the innings. Wonderful spin bowling by YTCA Goltay under 17s. But Khushi Sharma is still out there battling for her team. Shivansh, the left-hander, trying to flash at that one. And this young boy, Shaurya Raj, he's been absolutely sensational. Both him and Saif Ali been very, very impressive. And they're doing a brilliant job using the conditions, getting genuine turn and bounce. Picked up by Shivansh. Calculated hoik onto the leg side. They're just trying to knit together a partnership. How many can they add in the final half of the innings? I think anything around 110, 115 they can feel. At least they can try to fight it out. But it's looking a long, long way away indeed. They've already lost half their side. Slip in place is the captain himself, Karan Dhiman. Only bowled 1 over of medium pace by himself. Oh, look at that. That's the top spinner from Shaurya. So he's showing his variations. Really incisive spell, and certainly could have had more wickets if there was better catching. Nicely cracked away by Khushi. There is a deep point in place. Well-controlled stroke. And that man in the outfield, Saif Ali, he's been another impressive leggy as well.
Well, we've seen 3 leg spinners together, Khwaja. And 2 off spinners already. Shalom was the only fast bowler. He's gone for runs. So I don't think so we'll see any more fast bowlers into the action.
Yeah, I don't think we'll see them before the death overs. I completely agree with you. Big sweep across the line once again from Shivansh. He's pretty good at that shot. Got all his runs from it so far. Playing towards that square leg, fine leg region. But it is certainly asking for trouble. Khushi 14 of 17, just holding things together. UAE international player for the women's side. So she has been in these kind of situations before. Beauty from Shaurya. Look at that turn and bounce. Right off the middle. Nothing anybody can do about that delivery. Concludes a sensational over. Big swipe across the line, hits the gap at mid-wicket, Shivansh. And bit of a fumble, but they will pick up 2 here. So, Karan Dhiman, the skipper of YTCA Goltay, certainly not changing the game plan. Devadat back into the attack. So, Devadat, Shalom are the 2 offies. Then you have Ahmed Salim, Shaurya Raj and Saif Ali, the leggies. And even he is getting some turn, given as wide though. Just bowled it a bit too wide. So the plan is clear. They want to toss it up outside off and invite Shivansh to play across the line against the spin. Let's see if he can change his game plan. That one in the block hold, beats the mid-wicket fielder. And 50 up for Victoria Cricket Academy. It's taken a long time and they've suffered a lot to get it. Shivansh moves into double figures. Slight change in the field. They're just increasing the presence on the offside ring for Khushi. Nicely played. Oh, there's a one there. Shivansh was late. And, well, the throw wasn't good at all. That should have been a run out. Very, very casual at extra cover.
The first thing keeper asked the fielder is, what was that throw for? And can you believe it? It's the same fielder who dropped 3 catches.
Yeah, then this time is at short extra. That should not have been one. So the left hand, right hand combination at the crease, keeping Goltay under 17s honest. Sliced and straightforward catch. Just like we said, they wanted him to play across the line. He did so, and that's a poor dismissal for Shivansh. 6 wickets down.
That's a soft dismissal. That's easy catches you like. A simple catching practice from Shivansh. A lovely delivery that was, but there was enough width. Could have used his feet well, but still was looking aerial routes. Victoria Cricket Academy is under deep trouble. It's 52 for 6.
So Devadat, the offie with 2 wickets to his name. Fadil Ahmed coming in at 8. And well, what will Khushi's approach be here? Will she start to play aggressively or just try to farm the strike from now on? Big hit. Beats the mid on. There is a long off in place who's getting around. And that's a well-constructed shot for 2. But once again, Victoria losing wickets. 54 for 6 after 12.
Shaurya Raj. His leggy bowling low full toss there.
So Fadil getting an easy full toss to put away to get off the mark. And I think he's doing the right thing. Get Khushi on strike. 17 of 20. She's batted really, really well. And well, it's all down to her shoulders. Can she carry this innings? Can she take them above 100, 110? Looks mighty difficult. But she's a good batter. Good, genuine all-rounder.
Oh, undoubtedly. Represented UAE already. A very good cricketer, just like her brother.
Well, I remember a very special occasion for the Sharma family just about 2 months ago in April. Oh, beautiful delivery from Shaurya. Look at that turn and bounce. And we got to witness both siblings in action on the same day, taking on Lancashire men's and women's T20 team. In the morning it was UAE versus the Lancashire women's team. And then in the afternoon we saw Sanchit, her elder brother, in action against Lancashire Lightning. So that must have been a very, very special day for their family, watching both their children playing for the national team. Meanwhile, that squeezed for 4. Is that a boundary? I think that just might have been saved. Wonderful fielding.
Great efforts there. Lovely fielding. Certainly saved a boundary. What a fielding.
Yeah, that was the captain setting the tone in the field. Karan saved 1 run. Every run, even though they're in a very strong position, they're still battling hard, keeping it tight. Off the back foot this time, beats the cover fielder. So Khushi has moved into the 20s. Can she keep going for the next 7 overs? She's shown very solid technique against all kinds of spinners that Goltay have thrown at her. The leggies, the off spin. She's held her nerve. And Fadil, if you can just hang around with her. Down the leg side, nicely swept. A chase for the fielders once again. And perhaps a tired delivery from Shaurya to conclude a wonderful spell on the day. 2 for 19. 61 for 6 after 13 overs.
Nabil Sheikh is the new bowler. Oh, lovely and swinging Yorker and pick up and not a convincing throw.
Yeah, that mid-on should have been a lot more alert. That was an easy single given away. Good running between Fadil and Khushi. She's on 22 of 24. So now we're seeing the fast bowlers coming back into the attack. Nabil Sheikh bowling from the Sharjah Cricket Academy end. Take a look at the field for him. There's a deep fine leg, third man, deep square leg and a deep cover. Mid-on is in the circle, long off is pushed back. Oh, getting some in-swing. Good keeping. And two batters at one end. Oh, Fadil, you're a very lucky young boy. Play the lottery tonight.
Why the bowler was a show watching there? When in the second attempt it was his chance. It was not direct hit. But all this time he was watching the show, not doing his duties well.
Yeah, absolutely. Look at that. Ball just jagging into the pads. Wonderful keeping by Webber. And yeah, he should have been back at the stumps. He was just dilly-dallying. Wide-ish delivery, trying to just punch that through the offside. So he has a bit of pace about him, Nabil.
I haven't seen many fast bowlers using specs.
Yeah, certainly. Now we have the contact lenses and, of course, the corrective surgeries. So we don't see them. Nice punch down the ground. Good single taken there. That's much more in control.
Yeah, very much in control there. Khushi doesn't look very comfortable against the fast bowlers. She was very comfortable in scoring, using the feet against the spinners.
Yeah, he's just nipping the ball around here, Nabil. Very good action. Chest on. Oh, this could be a run out. No, the throw was poor. He was off balance. Didn't get enough momentum and accuracy on it. And this is good running between Fadil and Khushi. They're keeping the fielders on their toes. Let's take a look here. It was hit straight at him and look at that throw. That's very poor. Have to work on your balance. Should have been ready for that. You should be expecting quick runs here.
Well, as I see YTCA Goltay Cricket Academy, the bowling lineup they have. Oh, this one is tongued up in the air. Played on a safe place. The long one was in. So, the bowling talent is so good and the fielding is not up to that mark. It's 14 gone, 64 for 6.
Saif Ali back into the attack. Picked up towards that wide-ish mid-on. And that will hit the gap. And that will hit the fence. Good shot there from Fadil.
Very nice balance shot. And now Fadil seems to be in good nick. He's found his rhythm maybe. That's what you need to do. Spend some time in the center. He's got saved in a couple of occasions, couple of run-outs.
Yeah, he's lived on the edge for sure, but that was nicely placed. Now they've pushed that mid-on back, catching mid-wicket in place, but there's definitely a lot of space over that fielder's head. Will he challenge him again? Trying to cut that one, but Saif, this time, he's found his range. He's been very, very impressive. Both the leggies for Goltay, Sharjah and Saif Ali, pure match winners. Very different, but get big revs on the ball. Yorker length delivery, just squeezed out there by Fadil. So he doesn't want to lose the momentum after getting that early boundary. Push some singles so you can have a 6-7 run over and get you closer to that 100 mark. Hit in the air, but straightish. Yeah, that's more like it. Just hit a boundary and get off strike. Those are the basic principles of batting. Good partnership developing here, 19 of 17. So Fadil certainly perhaps deserves a promotion of the order. Trying to glide it there. Right idea. Just couldn't quite get a bat on it. That third man in the circle was very square. So you could have gotten at least 2 runs there. So her shot selection has been pretty good so far, Khushi. Steps out and she'll keep the strike. 70 for 6 with 5 overs to go. Picked up and straight, but there is a long off. Nabil Sheikh continues. Wondering when the skipper will come back into the attack. Karan.
I think this change of the end is working well for the batters. Haven't been any dismissals after drinks break.
Or sliced, but there is a deep third man in place. So what's some width on offer? Nabil, he has pace, but the accuracy, he just needs to work on that. Perhaps trying to bowl too fast here.
Yeah, I think he shouldn't be relying on the pace. He should be relying on the swing. Swing is the biggest enemy of the fast bowler.
Slower delivery this time, work towards a long on and doing the right thing. Just pushing the ones. If you get anything to hit, go after it. Other than that, just keep the scoreboard ticking and give your team a chance with the ball.
Well, the idea should be to play 20 overs, and I think if they play 20 overs, I can sense that over 100 runs has been scored, and that's is the only way to recover from that collapse that they had earlier. Score some runs and play 20 overs. She goes up in the air, and that's a drop, I think. It was just away from him.
Yeah, just over that mid-wicket fielder's head. He's standing well within the circle. If he was on the edge, that would have been a good catch, easy catch. But they picked up two. So another decent over here for Victoria.
Well, now he's at the edge, as you recommended.
And Khushi, what has responsible innings? 30 of 33. Hit hard, straight to that fielder, and turned back. So another productive over for VCA. 76 for 6, 4 overs to go. Devadat, the offie, back into the attack. And Fadil not quite getting to the pitch of the delivery. Yorked himself. So they have that deep mid-wicket, deep square leg, and the two straight fielders. So very defensive field now. It's been a good partnership. So they have given you the gaps. Will you find them or go for the big shots? He goes for the big shot over mid-wicket. Plugging in the outfield and just settling in. They will pick up two.
Well, it's good that both the batters are taking chances. They are settled now. They really put a good partnership. When the team was almost out of the contest, they were really losing the wickets. They lost 6 wickets in just 10 overs. And then from there onwards, Khushi alongside Fadil Ahmed built a great partnership between these two batters.
Yeah, they were 40 odd for 5. Then Shivansh got out to Devadat. And then after that, this partnership has developed really well. Good fight back. Oh, top edge over the keeper. And once again, they'll be scampering for 2, maybe even 3. They'll stick to 2. So they're taking their chances now for sure. And the luck is slightly favoring them. That's what happens when a positive approach is taken.
Well, you need a bit of fortune's favor you. And it says that fortune favors the brave. That was certainly could have been a dismissal there if the keeper was slightly behind. Oh, now that mid-wicket goes deep. Back in the boundary line. Shaurya Raj.
Oh, bit of a slice there, back to the bowler. Have to be careful. He changed his length as he saw Fadil coming down. Very intelligent bowling.
Yeah, now the captain is onto his ears as Khushi walks to Fadil to make her understand, and I'm sure she'll be telling him to take charge through the covers.
Well, the leg side is completely on offer. They have 3 boundary riders along with the long on. So he can place it anywhere on the leg side and he'll pick up at least 1 and maybe even 2. So playing these dot balls, it's not on in this over.
Well, I'm surprised to see that the captain of YTCA has used to play a defensive approach here when he was having 6 wickets down, a lot of opportunity to strike and plan a attacking field set. So meantime, 17 gone, 81 for 6.
Nabil Sheikh will continue. Oh, big swish at that one from Fadil. Wanted to get it over that point fielder. Let's take a look at the field. So there's a extra cover, the skipper, backward point, fine leg in the circle and mid wicket in the circle. So perhaps that paddle could be used. And there is protection down the ground as well. There are gaps at mid wicket and extra cover. Oh, down the leg side. Got away with that one, Nabil. Fine leg was up. Any amount of bat. Fadil is practicing that shot now. So, the Goltay skipper, Karan, he's content with the score on the board right now. He's just looking to deny runs. And you have a fair point. He could afford to be a bit more attacking with the opposition 6 wickets down. Just punted down the ground for 1.
Well, they must be eyeing to score 100 runs. For that, they need to score 16 more runs with 2.3 overs to go. And the last thing they will need is to lose a wicket here.
30 of 34 for Khushi Sharma. Nicely worked away. Oh, she's found the gap. And that will hit the fence. Quick outfield. And that's a priceless boundary.
Well, that's how you need to bat. Score some runs on board. I really want to see Victoria Cricket Academy to put some runs to be a fight there. Otherwise, it would be a one-side affair. Chasing down anything below 100 would be an easy job.
Yeah, just straying down onto the pads and she's batted so well. 34 of 35. Getting the boundary at the right occasion. They gave her a life. Simple catch dropped at mid-on. And since then, worked away to that mid-wicket fielder. They're going to push for 2 once again. Very good running by Fadil and Khushi. Could this be a game-changing partnership?
Certainly looking one. It's a brilliant batting display between the two. A partnership of 40 when your team was around in 50s.
Yeah, they were 50 for 6, 41 for 5. And then just these 2 stands built up between Shivansh and Fadil alongside Khushi Sharma has given them some hope. Placed away and she'll keep the strike. That's smart batting. 91 for 6, 2 overs to go. So very interesting tactics here. The young leggy Ahmed Salim going to bowl the penultimate over. Nicely punched. Can't beat the extra cover there though. Good fielding. I think it's the skipper himself, Karan. Taking a chance here that some big hits will be attempted. Spread field for Ahmed Salim. But there's a big gap at fine, like absolutely nobody in that area.
And that's back to the bowler and she's running for it. Chance! Maybe a run out. Yes, I see. That is getting an out. It was a suicidal run. Why was Khushi so eager to get to the other end?
Wonderful fielding off his own bowling by Ahmed Salim. Direct hit. They ran on the misfield. And that's always asking for trouble. And bang. Straight to the keeper. And he takes off the bails efficiently. So Fadil played really well. Hung around and gave his side a chance. 91 for 7. Zayan Chaya coming in at number 9. Oh, leading edge. Just dropping in front of the extra cover. Well, 3 dot deliveries including a wicket. So just that momentum being lost here by Victoria near the end. 9 deliveries to go. And these are priceless dot balls. Somebody needs to play a big shot here. And even that would be risky because they could even get bowled out here. Oh, hit in the air. Completely mistimed, but at least he rotated the strike to get Khushi on strike.
Yeah, that should be the idea from Zayan Chaya. That last aim be giving a lot of confidence to Khushi Sharma.
Yes, of course, Shaya Mughal, the captain of UAE women's team. Oh, down the leg side. That was an opportunity for a boundary. Missed out. It was the googly from young Ahmed Salim. Got it wrong coming out of the hand there. 2 runs added to the score.
Again in the air, risking there, playing in the air. So 19 overs gone. The penultimate over comes to an end. It's 95 for 7.
Hit in the air over extra. Oh, just out of his reach. It was young Ahmed Salim. That could have been a half chance for a catch. That would have been a stunning catch, to be honest.
Well, that would have been a catch of the tournament. Just gave it all a try, but I think he got his hand on it.
Yeah, perhaps some fingertips, maybe a fingernail. So Zayan, you have 5 deliveries to face. We need a boundary. And he'll take a single. Maybe they'll push for 2. No, just going to be 1. So Khushi, well, she's also nearing a 50, a well-deserved one. But she'll need a couple of boundaries to get close.
Yeah, at least 2 big hits, or maybe 2 boundaries that are singles or doubles will be. It's just that she's running out of the time.
Fine leg in the ring. There is a deep third man. So anything behind the leg umpire. She's hit it towards that gap indeed. It's running away down the hill. And it will hit the fence. That's a top shot by the UAE International.
Well, lovely drive there. On drive, beautifully done to bring up 100 for the team. Victoria Cricket Academy. Very much in balance. And glanced it beautifully.
She's so good in that square leg region. Times the ball sweetly. And well, 7 runs away from that milestone. It will be richly deserved.
Yeah, I would love to see her crossing that 50. Oh, beautiful delivery there from Karan Dhiman. The good ball just shaping away in the end.
Hint of reverse there maybe. Away from the batter. It was very full. She was trying to slice it over point, just couldn't connect. So still has 2 deliveries to go. It's been a good fight back by Victoria Cricket Academy. Hit towards mid-wicket region. Long on will give chase. They will run for 2. Nicely timed. So final delivery coming up. At one stage, they were 41 for 6, Abid.
Well, that's a great fight back. Khushi Sharma, truly a champion's knock. Final delivery. Take that mid-wicket slightly back. That is the area where she scored most of her runs against the Pacers. Oh, it will be a run out there. She tried to play a paddle. In the end, couldn't get any wood on that to conclude the over number 20.
So 104 runs, the target for YTCA Goltay. The spinners doing a lot of damage. Shaurya, Saif Ali, Devadat, all among the wickets. And some run-outs as well to boot. Overall, I think the men in red will be very satisfied. Let's take a look at the batting scorecard. The top order completely failed. Only 13 runs between the top 4. It was Khushi Sharma, the lone warrior. And she got some support from Shivansh and Fadil down the order. 12 extras took them just across that 100 mark. 2 for 19, Devadat Suresh and Shoya Raj. Wonderful exhibition of off-spin and leg break. Shalom D'Souza and Saif Ali with 1 wicket each. And then there were a couple of run-outs as well. At one stage, they were 52 for 6. So you can imagine they've done well to fight back here. So 104 runs is the target for YTCA Goltay. We'll take a short break and be right back for the run chase. Stay tuned. Well, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to this fascinating encounter between Victoria Cricket Academy under 17s and Goltay Cricket Academy under 17s. 104 the target for YTCA Goltay. They wanted to bowl first. They have restricted the opposition. So here we go. Zidan Khan, the off spinner, getting the new ball. Ahmed Salim and Shalom D'Souza out here to open the innings for the Goltay lads in the red tops. Victoria in blue and yellow. And we have seen there is some turn on this track available. Cracked away, beats the cover point fielders. Good confident shot by Ahmed Salim. And he'll start with an easy, breezy 2.
Well, that's a confident shot to start with. Good looking drive. Ahmed Salim alongside Shalom D'Souza, who Shalom bowled with a new ball and coming as an opener as well.
Yes, indeed. Slip in place. And that will be a wide. Just bowling it a touched wide. That is one thing they absolutely cannot afford. Because wides will be given as 2 runs. They count as legal deliveries. But those 2 runs in this situation is very, very damaging indeed.
Not getting much of a turn there. Relying on that flighted delivery, Zidan Khan.
Very aggressive field. Everybody in the circle as far as I can see. Yes, mid off, mid on, mid wicket. There is a slip. There is an 2 catching extra covers. Fascinating field set.
Well, they know that they don't have much runs to defend. And attacking is only the key.
So Zidane needs to get it absolutely spot on here. Nothing too straight. Yeah, there it is. There you can see both catching extra covers, Fadil and Khushi. So good captaincy here from Deepak.
Yeah, and I think the batter need to bring that sweep shot. There's no one at the fine leg. Yeah, I was tending to. Good over comes to an end. It's 4 for none.
Fadil with the new ball. Oh, chase that one. He bowls exactly like Bhuvneshwar Kumar, the Indian all-rounder. Very similar action and that wrist position as well. We've seen Bhuvneshwar can swing the ball both ways. And so far so good from Fadil as well.
Yeah, but he was new in the international arena, was difficult to pick. Yeah, exactly that action, and he's swinging as well.
Well, he's getting that ball to swing both ways, in fact. Wonderful bowling here. 2 left-hand openers, Shalom and Ahmed Salim. Still a very aggressive field set.
Well, I can sense this game getting close to the end when it goes a closer one. Oh, lovely bowling there. No chance of a run. Very attacking field set. And that is the key. All the team Victoria Cricket Academy need to do is to not give a looseness there or don't give extras. Things will follow shortly. The batter will get frustrated and they'll lose the wickets. Yeah, just like that. He's trying too hard. Wanted to clear that cover. Go for a big hit. Shalom D'Souza. Now that fielder going back. Again beats him with the swing. Lovely delivery, Fadil Ahmed. Haven't been any runs from the bat. Only that single wide coming in initially in the over. Oh, it's in the air. Just fall short from the backward point. And only single taken. That's a very successful over from Fadil Ahmed. Only 3 runs given. 7 for none. Oh, big turn there. Really, batter stopped his shot completely. Shalom D'Souza, because of taking the final bowl single, will keep the strike. Good approach. They have brought in that one. Oh, this is lofted. Oh, that's gone, in fact, all the way for a maximum. What a great hit, inside out. Brilliant hit. Excellent 6, Khwaja.
Well. Shalom has made his intentions perfectly clear. And in fact, he's cleared the boundary rope. Magnificent hit. So Zidane will have to be very, very precise here. Shalom is looking to be aggressive. They've posted the deep extra cover. And that will really put them on their toes. Goes big again, straight. And one bounce over the rope this time. Another glorious shot by D'Souza.
Wow. He looks powerhouse. It was just short of a maximum almost. And out of nowhere. He's hit 2 balls for 10.
Well, that's how you clear the inner field. He goes again. This time it's traveling. It's a biggie.
Wow. He shifted his momentum and shifted the gears. Was now troubling the fielders. No wonder. I would be no surprise if the mid-off comes out. Oh yes. He's taking the mid-off back now.
Well, you can spread the mid-off, but what happens when the ball lands in the stands? Sensational hitting by Shalom, 17 of 10, and he's looking for more. There he goes again. Another 6, right out of the Sharjah Cricket Stadium into the stands.
Oh my goodness, what a big over this is. He's stealing the show. He's taking the game away from Victoria Cricket Academy. What a big over.
Incredible counter-attack. 0-6-4-6-6.
22.
Well, now we have somebody competing with Aryan Saxena of being the biggest hitter in the CBFS Juniors League. 3 maximums already, and he's looking for more.
Oh, he goes for the cut shot this time. Didn't take the aerial one. A very good bowling, the final ball, but yes, those 4 deliveries have done so much damage to Victoria Cricket Academy. It's 27 for none.
So Fadil will continue around the wicket. Lovely flowing drive. Beats the backward point fielder's left hand. And Ahmed Salim, he's doing the right job. He's getting the big unit, Shalom D'Souza, back on strike. And now the fielders are scurrying all over the place. There is a deep cover and a squarish third man. And those are the only 2 fielders outside allowed at this stage of the game, Abid.
Oh, it's beats Khushi. It covers, short cover, but mid-off did really well. Shalom has certainly attacked the spinner. It will be a real challenge for him to go against Fadil. So I suggest not to go for the big hits now.
Oh, he's not listening to you. He's towed it. Backward point. And he's put it down. Can you believe it? The big hitter gets a big life.
Well, you cannot afford to drop catches, especially of Shalom D'Souza, who's doing so much damage to you. And that all hard work Fadil Ahmed has created an opportunity which was put down. How unlucky.
Well, the catching today has left much to be desired. It has to be said. That's the 3rd or 4th easy catch put down. Just the pressure of the moment. Getting to the fielders. Oh, chased that one. Beautiful delivery by Fadil. And Ahmed Salim, he went for a full-blooded drive. And just that late swing away from the left-hander that Fadil is getting. He's bowling really, really well. Looks a very fine prospect. 24 of 14 for Shalom. 3 maximums in that already. Stand and deliver. Watch and admire. Once again, bowling the right areas. Ahmed Salim getting a touch frustrated. Needs to get closer to the ball. He's trying to open up that offside. Three of 9 for him now. They've given him a bit of a gap at cover with that deep fielder out there. Just punch it in there. Slices it straight to the cover fielder. And Fadil gets a well-deserved wicket.
Well, there was never a chance. He should have let that ball go off. Well, young Ahmed Salim chased it down. Wanted to get runs. That was always a 4 there. An attacking field gave them the wicket. The first wicket going down. It's Ahmed Salim scored 3 of 10. It's 29 for 1.
Well, this is a gamble taken here by Deepak Raj. He's continuing with Zidane, who got absolutely hammered. They've sent out Khushi to long on, one of the best fielders, and Shalom, who already took 3 sixes off him. Well, let's see what happens here. This will be interesting. Ball flat, tried to cut that away hard. There was nobody on the deep cover fence. Got away with that one.
Prithvi Madhu will be accompanying hard-hitting Shalom D'Souza. Half tracker, and that gets him the wicket. Oh, that was just dropped.
Well, another big drop chance and a second life for Shalom. Straightforward catch at short extra cover. Can you believe it? He didn't middle it, and that's, well, that is not acceptable. I'm sorry. I know you are under 17 boys and girls, but you cannot be dropping these kind of catches in such a big tournament. So many eyeballs watching all the action, and you're making these kinds of fumbles in the field to the batter who's on 24 of 16.
Oh, he's gone big. He's not got the enough elevation after the ball hitting the surface.
Yeah, just pinged it over that extra cover, not quite out of the middle, plugged in the outfield. Now Prithvi, let's see what his approach will be. He'll be seeing Shalom smashing those big maximums. He must be thinking, right, let me get a piece of that. But Victoria, they've not bowled too badly, but put down 2 catches. That is the major issue. Zidane should have had a wicket to his name. Fadil should have had 2 wickets to his name. That deep mid wicket is outside the circle. Cracked through extra cover. Khushi at mid-off. She does well. And Prithvi will get off the mark.
It's been a very good over. Despite bowled a few looseness as well. And that loose delivery turned out to be a chance which was put down.
Yeah, how costly will that be? It's already been costly. Shalom will be hunting for more runs. Just like that. Long off. Oh, what a catch. That is absolutely sensational. In the air, and he takes a special catch in the CBFS Juniors League.
Well, Yusuf Khan, what a brilliant take for him. And that's a big wicket. Shalom D'Souza was taking this game away single-handedly. Was hitting at will. Played a very, very crucial knock. And just got carried away. He got a couple of opportunities. But the third one was the special catch to take him out. It's 31 for 2.
So exciting stuff here at the CBFS Juniors League. Now It's the captain in. Oh, could have been a shy at the stumps. Could have been a run out. Shalom D'Souza departs. 2 wickets down for YTCA Goltay. And now they're in the rebuild once again.
For the last 2 overs, getting 2 wickets for them. It's a really time for the comeback for Team Victoria Cricket Academy. They can build up the pressure, and attacking field is the perfect plan here to set. Yeah, Prithvi Madhu and Karan Dhiman, both of these batters wouldn't be taking any chances now, especially when they've lost 2 wickets in power play.
Yeah, good attacking field here from Deepak Raj. He has a catching mid-wicket and himself in a catching extra cover position. Mid-off and mid-on in the circle. There is a deep cover and a third man. Nobody on the leg side fence. And fine leg is also very square within the circle. Oh, that's a poor delivery from Fadil. The first time he's lost his line and he's been hit to the fence. Beautiful clip shot there from Prithvi.
You can't be bowling looseness onto the pads. He's just picked up 2 good wickets. And you're still, the required run rate is just around 4.7 to be precise. And the current is way above than that, it's 6.3. So you need to control these kind of deliveries there.
Just erring onto the pads, and it was a simple clip. Now square leg is right on the edge of the 30-yard circle. And the mid-wicket is moved back a couple of paces as well. Oh, inside edge onto the pad. Lost his patience there, Prithvi. His eyes lit up when he saw that ball was very full. Could have easily crashed onto the stumps. Very impressive Fadil, genuine swing bowler. He's only conceded 7 runs in his 16 deliveries. Wonderful spell. Batted well as well. Gave support to Khushi. Built up a good partnership in the latter half of the innings. Oh, once again hitting the splice. Very good bowling. And Khushi is warming up. She bowls a bit of medium fast as well. Might be seeing her into the attack. She can swing the ball too, just like Fadil. Both her and her elder brother Sanchit. Wonderful exponents. They have excellent wrist position. Get genuine movement in the air. Squeezed away. Very good over from Fadil. Comes to an end. 35 for 2 at the end of the power play. Harsher coming into the attack. Bit of off spin. Nicely cut away. Couldn't find the gap though. They will run on the misfield, and the skipper Karan Dhiman will get off the mark.
Well, they need to bring this partnership really up to the mark. Around 30, 35 runs partnership they need at least to build this one. In the air. Just into the gap through the covers.
Yeah, Harsher needs to build on the momentum created by the 2 opening bowlers, Fadil and Zidane. has to keep it a lot straighter, right on that middle and off line. There's no protection for him behind fine leg. And bullet shot there towards that mid-wicket fence. The sweeper does well. They'll pick up two. They need to give him some protection behind the leg umpire.
Well, I like the idea. Even it's a 6 overs done and dusted. They only kept 2 fielders outside the ring. Haven't taken the third one also, but pretty accurate.
Yeah, that's a fair point. Firm drive to the right of cover. Only going to be one, but I think they still need to balance it between attack and defense. You cannot go super aggressive. Fair enough, you want to tempt them into a big shot, but you need to dry up the ones as well. And the leg side, there are a lot of scoring opportunities, so just create that environment. Make it difficult for the batters. Spanked hard and beats everybody in that offside ring. That's a glorious shot from Prithvi.
Exactly into the gap. Well, just between the 4 fielders there. It was packed outside. Still he managed to get a gap out of it. Brilliant batting. Look at that. Going on a back foot. Clears the front leg. Gets 4 runs.
Yeah, there are 6 fielders in that offside ring and he pierced the gap between all of them. Wonderful shot. He looks a quality player. 44 for 2. Oh, and that's a wide. Very poor over from Hashir. 11 runs off it. 46 for 2 at the end of 7 overs. Well, another leggy being introduced. Oh, sliced straight to that backward point. Varun is the leggy being introduced. Young lad, but already landing the ball well.
I didn't see him turning the ball the way the YTCA Goltay boys were getting. Oh, swept nicely. This will go all the way for 4 runs. Excellent shot.
50 up for YTCA Goltay. And I can remember Varun very well. He was the under 14 captain being promoted to the senior side, but that's a poor delivery. And beautifully put away by Karan Dhiman. That's a top shot.
Yeah, he's taking chances on the looseness only. Apart from the last 4 that was struck by him on going on a back foot, it was a good delivery, but then his extraordinary shot gave him 4 runs. Yeah, he plays on the merit of the ball.
Yeah, he could have easily dragged that to the leg side. Very, very big gaps towards the leg umpire and fine leg. That's the temptation they're creating. So Varun has to bowl outside off, just like that. Forced to that cover fielder for 1. But they have got that early boundary, so the pressure is on the bowler right now.
But from here, what I can see is Varun, when he's bowling, he's not using his angle. He should bend his body towards the third man a little bit in terms to get the turn. Oh, top spin, beautifully bowled.
Yeah, he's just a young lad, must be about 12 years old. Can't be more than that. So still in a growing stage of his game. And his physique. Good to see a slip in there, give him some confidence. That's the right approach. Sat on the pitch and hammered. Good fielding by Khushi at mid-off. keeps it to 1. 52 for 2 after 8 overs. So Khushi Sharma, genuine all-rounder, coming on to bowl. Medium fast. And there's a fly slip in place. Let's take a look at the rest of the field. There's a deep cover. The mid-wicket is coming in, going towards square leg, and there's a catching mid-wicket. No, he switched to the offside. So there's nobody on the leg side boundary at all. There's only a mid-on and a mid-wicket on the inner circle. Very strong offside field. So the plan is clear. Bowl on that 4th, 5th stump channel. Nothing on the leg side. And there you go. So she's immediately getting some outswing.
Yeah, especially after 8 overs, you can still get that outswing, which shows her class. She batted so well, scoring 43 runs, and now bowling also. Started with the wide, but her experience of international arena might get her the wicket.
Yeah, absolutely. She's played 12 T20Is for the UAE women's team. Was part of that recent bilateral series against Hong Kong and hitting the splice of the bat. Now she's found her range.
Yeah, with the good pace he bowls. The earlier when he was trying to swing the ball was not in so great control, but now she looks in very much control. The previous delivery. Again, she tries to swing the ball. Couldn't able to control that one. Again, a wide ball there. Oh, that will be one more wide. Khushi Sharma certainly not finding her line and length.
Now she's bowling a lot better, full and straight.
Yeah, she's come up with the plan B, pardon me. Bowling wicket to wicket.
Yeah, it's still a newish ball. So she will get that movement regardless. Just needs to land it in the right areas. And even I would suggest to Deepak Raj, the skipper, give her some protection on the leg side. Why make the game plan so obvious? Give the bowler some margin for error. Oh, chase that one. Good delivery. And the 9th over comes to in the end. Only 6 off it in the end, so not too bad. Varun continues the leggy. Nicely cut away, but couldn't find the gap behind point. So 27-run partnership here between the two middle order players, just stabilizing things after that flurry of wickets.
But I see a lot of potential in Varun as a leggy, but it's just that he's not getting that turn. It's clearly because he's not using his body line perfectly. If he just angles slightly, just like Shane Warne used to bend.
Yeah, ideally your arm should be coming over your ear, not over your head for a leggy. Sliced in the air and over the mid-off. Touch and go, and she will rein it in. So finally he attempted that big shot. Good bowling from Varun. Unlucky it went over that mid-off.
That's what I'm saying. This boy is not getting much turn, but still very accurate with his line and length. Just imagine he gets a turn and bowls googlies as well. Living on top spin only.
Yeah, certainly as the floodlights have kicked in, that turn has sort of disappeared. Oh, it's a googly attempted, punched hard, through extra cover, but there'll only be one. He got away with that one.
They'll complete one pretty quickly there. Good running between the two. Halfway through, it will be a drinks break. 63 for 2.
63 for 2 at the halfway stage then. YTCA Goltay in a relatively comfortable position. And a new bowler being introduced is Zayan Chaya. Taking a look at the field, still a strong ring field on the offside. There is fine leg and square leg in the circle. Deep mid wicket posted out, mid off mid on still up, so no cover on the offside boundary. So still trying to be positive here, Deepak Raj and the Victoria under-17 team, still pressing to perhaps break this partnership, cause some nerves in the Goltay dugout. Oh, that's a poor delivery. Spanked over mid-wicket. He didn't middle it. He'll be disappointed, Karan, to miss out on that one. A half-tracker that sat in the pitch was asking to be punished. And there's no serious run rate pressure on the pair in the middle, so they can afford to just take their time. If they bat their complete allotted overs, they should romp home to victory. Very hard to deny a run rate of 4 RPO. Trying to crash that through the offside. Got tempted by that gap left on the cover fence. And of course, Shalom played a quick fire, 25 of 19, gave them that quick start in the power play. It's been a run-a-ball partnership so far, doing a good job. How can VCA get rid of this pair at the crease? Now they've spread that field, sensing that there was a big shot coming. So for now, they're just looking to build that required run rate. It's just a tick above 4. They'll need 3 or 4 very good overs. Oh, he sliced it behind point, found the gap, and they will ease through for 2 here. Good batting by Prithvi and Karan. Just exploiting the gaps in the field. Nothing outlandish. And that's the name of the game. Just bat the overs. Let Victoria Cricket Academy do all the moves. Oh, that's a good googly from Zayan. Came in 4 runs off the over, 67 for 2. A big full toss, smacked but straight to the mid-wicket. Once again missing out on a poor delivery there. This time it was Prithvi on strike. Low hanging full toss from Aryan Prakash, the medium pacer. Not put away. This time just coming into the batter there. Sneaking through. Well watched in the end. We have seen some of the fast bowlers getting that ball to just nip off the surface. Especially Nabil Sheikh. Fadil was getting a lot of swing, as was Khushi Sharma. So there is something on offer, especially under lights. It's still a newish ball, only 12 overs old. So if you do try to attempt to swing it, you'll get something. And that will keep the batters honest. So far, so good from our Aryan. All you can really do in this situation is build up the dots and wait for a bad shot.
Good bowling there so far from Aryan. He's creating that angle and coming in nicely with that hint of a swing.
Yeah, that's all you need. You don't need to swing it around corners or get that ball moving a lot of degrees off the pitch. Just a little bit of here and there. Pumped hard off the bowler, and they will pick up one. But overall, it's definitely the batting that Victoria Cricket Academy need to work on. They really struggle against the spinners up top. Nobody in the top order taking responsibility. Foolish delivery, back to the bowler. Picked up towards mid-wicket. That's a belter of a shot. And one bounce over the rope. The captain taking control.
I saw that one loose, the 5 deliveries were bang on target and one loose delivery. He's jumped and climbed all over it. It's 72 for 2.
So Zayan taken off after just one over. Left arm seam. Interesting to see that just worked around the corner for one. So Shivansh into the attack now. So Deepak Raj is trying all his bowlers to break this stand for the 3rd wicket, but so far no luck.
Well, the reason being success between this partnership is that they're choosing the very, very loose deliveries to attack with. The rest of all of the deliveries has been bang on target. So that's the success. They need to pick the looseness only.
Yeah, just 31 runs away from victory now, the Goltay boys. Or down the leg side. Fine leg was in the circle, so he definitely got away with that one. Could have gone absolutely anywhere and it would have been 4.
Yeah, it was not timed it so great. This was definitely a loose delivery. Was there to be hit and dispatched. With 30 more needed. This looks very easy now for YTCA Goltay.
They push the deep fine leg back now. Oh, big full toss. How has he missed it? Unbelievable, Prithvi. He's smiling to himself.
Yeah, he's smiling that he missed an opportunity of hitting it anywhere he wants.
Well, sometimes even those full tosses, your eyes light up and you get in 2 minds. And there was a big gap over mid-wicket. He could have easily smashed it there. He's missed out.
Oh, this one he connected well. And he's gone all the way. No, it just dropped. And there was a chance of a catch as well, which gone down.
Well, a wonderful effort there by Varun. The youngest player in the field. He got his hands to it and it just burst out on the dive as his elbows hit the turf. Wonderful effort. He's being applauded by his teammates. But Shivansh, well, this has not been a good over at all. He's given run-scoring opportunities, and this time, Prithvi picked up the boundary. He's moved into the 20s. And more punishment. Oh, it's a no ball. Can you believe it? We all know what that means, Abid. Free hit coming up.
Well, he was targeting the legs all this time. The free hit should be the best amongst all the deliveries that he bowled so far. A big chance of going downtown. The field will not be changed as the same batter remains on strike.
Yeah, mid-off, mid-on are up. And he smashed it over that mid-on. Not quite timed. It's a touch and go. Oh, will that go? We leave it up to the umpire. I think he might have just touched the boundary rope there. Umpire Kashif is asking the fielder, and I guess he's satisfied he saved it.
Well, he's still confirming, but yeah, I think that would be given as 4. Yes, it is. Given as 4 runs. Very well done there, umpires. Kashif.
So Shivansh, very expensive over. Poor deliveries and overstepping the mark. Prithvi Madhu, 25 of 32. He's taken some time to get going, but that's a 50 partnership between him and the captain. And now I think the game is pretty much decided. So definitely need to revisit the drawing board here, Victoria Cricket Academy. The top order really failed to stand up to the mark.
Well, I think they were short of 20 runs at least. At least 20 runs. They should have scored more if the top order and the middle order would have clicked. It was only Khushi alongside Fadil Ahmed who scored, and 10 runs were maximum from the others.
Hard drive to mid-off. Oh, she does well. She does really well there, Khushi. That was travelling. 84 for 2 at the end of 13 overs. So Khushi back into the attack. Deepak Raj rotating all his fast bowlers. Nicely bowled and played absolutely dead straight. It doesn't get straighter than that, Abid.
I think that past those stumps by whispering something in the air. Very close and straight as much as you can.
So Prithvi has moved on to become the highest scorer of the innings. Karan, the captain, a wonderful shot there, but there is a deep cover. He looks a good organized player, very balanced.
Well,
he moves into the 20s as well.
Khwaja, now even the singles are hurting. The Team Victoria Cricket Academy, that kind of a situation it is. And you see a fielder. They have just dropped the shoulders.
Yeah, certainly. 18 of 40, it's very, very hard to contain that. Even if you pick up 3-4 wickets here. Smacked hard, straight to the mid of another misfield. They won't run on it. That's a wise decision. So Victoria Cricket Academy. The bowling is not too bad, but the batting certainly needs to improve, especially from the top 4. Somebody needs to take responsibility.
Well, I don't see any problem with the batting here. They won't be running and taking chances for once. They're settled. Oh, that's cut away nicely. That's into the gap. The ball will be around the ropes. But they'll be running for 2. In fact, 3.
Yeah, slightly wide there. Good use of the wrists. Just manipulating it behind point. And of course, this is the first time many of these young boys and girls are playing in front of a live streamed audience. All of the matches live on the Sharjah Cricket Stadium Facebook page and YouTube channel. So it's a new experience. Maybe they had some nerves for sure. So they'll settle down for the rest of the group stage. Oh, caught and bowled opportunity. And it's gone through the mid-off as well. Will it roll down the hill? No, it's been cleaned up. Yusuf Khan took a very good catch. He's a good fielder.
Yeah, he's a brilliant fielder. And the batting couldn't click today at all. And now that we're talking about the live telecast coming into the mind, I'm sure that must have come in a lot of batters' mind.
Oh, absolutely. And even their fellow competing teams, they're watching all of the players, who bats how, who bowls how. The captain Deepak Raj of Victoria was telling me I've been watching all the matches, going through, reviewing, making my notes. That's another aspect of this live cricket brought to you by the Sharjah Cricket Council and CBFS. 91 for 2 after 14.
Spin attack, goes on a back foot. Plays it towards the cover. There will be 2. Nicely picked up. Good running between the 2 batters. Very sensible partnership this is. One bowling his 3rd over. Oh, he's gone big. He's gone through the covers. Will it go all the way? No. Well fielded in the end. See, a certain boundary. The ball was also not having enough after hitting the surface. Or tries to play a cut shot there, Prithvi Madhu, who started getting the pace in his inning now. And this time he puts it away, slaps it down the ground towards the long on for a single only. They'll complete quite easily. Oh, the wrong on, the googly we were talking about. Varun delivers that beautifully. Shocked the batter. Doesn't use it that often. He keeps it as a weapon. Nilhari, a bit of misfield. No, they'll not run for it. So 15 overs gone in a very commanding position. YTCA, Goltay, 97 for 2. 7 needed of 5 overs. Oh, beautiful in swinging delivery there. They're running for it. That will be called as leg bias. Very good delivery from Shivansh. Brings the ball in very sharply. He runs his passes the keep umpire. Well, this was an extra bounce on it, but it is over the covers. So let's scramble for two. $100 up here for YTCA Goltay. Just one hit away from the victory. 4 needed. The game is pretty much done and dusted. Victoria Cricket Academy will have to take a lot of lessons from this game. Oh, again a lovely in-swinger. Big swing he gets from the surface. He's doing something so right. The problem is he's not been able to pick up the wicket. Neither can save that one leg bias. Well, now the batter has dispatched it towards the onside. They're running for 2, and that will tie the game. The scores are level, 103 runs. 1 needed to win for YTCA Goltay. They were on the verge of a victory there. It was Victoria Cricket Academy who won the toss, who elected to bat first. The top order got collapsed. Couldn't contribute at all. It was Mohan Sharma alongside Fadila who scored some runs. Over 100 they took the team. Managed to get 103 runs with 8 wickets down while coming back into the chase. And that will be the run, and it will be the winning runs for YTCA. They have won the game. The game number 45 has come to an end. And it was a very good show, a very good spin department bowling there. A lot of talented youngsters. They really bowled well. Surya Raj, Ahmed Salim, a lot of leggies there. There's Seamus Nabil, Sheikh and Shalom D'Souza. They also bowled well, and in the end, it was YTCA who won the game. Quite comfortably chased down 103 runs. It was never a defendable total from the word go, especially when the lights come on and it was getting easier to bat. They lost 2 openers early. But then in the end, they hold together alongside the captain, Prithvi Madhu, who gave a very good partnership to win the game. That's the batting for YTCA Goltay. Shalom D'Souza scoring quick 25 of just 19 deliveries. He smashed the ball. Greatly timed. That big over of 22 runs has turned the game in one-sided affair. Ahmed Salim, his partner, just scoring 3 runs of 8 deliveries. He was caught at points. But then Prithvi Madhu, both of them remained unbeaten. Prithvi Madhu scoring the most of the runs, scored 39 of 43 and 25 for his partner. Zidan Khan and Fadil Ahmed, only 2 bowlers getting a wicket there, and the remainers went for some tapping as well, and they remained a wicketless. The economy of Fadil Ahmed was really good. He bowled similarly action of Bhuvneshwar Kumar He was swinging the ball very well with the economy of 2.3. Picked up a wicket also. That's the match summary for CBFS Juniors League 2022, the game number 45, where Mohan Sharma scoring the top runs for the Team Victoria Cricket Academy of 45, not out of 46 deliveries. That is a remarkable knock, but she was out of the partners. Only 17 runs from Fadil Ahmed, the second most scorer for the Team Victoria Cricket Academy. Shivansh got only 10, and then there was only single figures. Surya Raj getting 2 wickets, giving 19, and his partner Devadatt Suresh, who also got 2 wickets and given 19 in 3 overs. Shalom Saif has 1 wicket each. Prithvi Madhu, who is the top scorer for YTCA Goltay. And YTCA Goltay has won the match by 8 wickets. And it has been a great show here at Sharjah Cricket Stadium. We have 1 game today only. And that's it. We'll have tomorrow again 1 more game that is lined up. We'll see Sharjah Cricket Academy B team in action. So let's go downstairs with Ahmed Khwaja for the post-match presentation party. That's it from the Combox.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and we welcome everyone to the post-match presentation of the Sharjah CBFS Juniors League 2022, hosted by the Sharjah Cricket Council. Before we begin, we would like to thank the Sharjah Cricket Council and all the administration involved behind the scenes for its support in hosting this level of a tournament. We would also like to thank our commercial partner TCM for their support. In match number 45 of the tournament, YTCA Goltay Under-17s has defeated Victoria Cricket Academy by 8 wickets. Commencing ahead, we'll now be announcing the name of the player of the match. The award will be presented by Mr. Wasim Akram, the match official. And the man of the match, the player of the match award goes to Shalom D'Souza for his all-round performance of 25 runs and a wicket to his name. He will get a gift hamper from oursuk.com. A wonderful all-round show from Shalom, picking up a wicket and then 25 quick runs, including 3 maximums. A wonderful performance as the Goltay boys won by 8 wickets. Well played, Shalom. That's all from the post-match presentation. Join us tomorrow for more action from the CBFS Juniors League. Thank you so much and good night.